Hello, welcome to the Magical Fish. I am stunned that this feels like a continuation of a reading I did before. It's almost as if whatever needed to come out in the previous reading has not been said, or fully unearthed, right? If to recap, that reading was about a friend who disappeared on you and has done this multiple times, and this time you decided that enough is enough. I'm not going to tolerate it, and you cut them off. You also kind of knew why they might have disappeared, and it had something to do with their partner, their spouse. More specifically, more than a partner, a spouse. And this pretty much reveals a lot of things that were not said to you, wherein this particular friend of yours, who's quick to cut you off and disappear, suddenly feels like they messed up big time. They feel that they are missing they find it hard to stay away from you. Okay, they find it really hard to stay away from you, and that they made a mistake just simply cutting you off. At some level, it just shows me that they actually do adore you. They find the fact that you comfort them in their time of turbulence. You know, when things are not going well for them and life feels very cut up, they feel like you are there as a person of strength to them. Okay, someone they can rely on, someone who, I don't know, maybe at some level they had other thoughts towards you too, but you do not have that for them for sure. Okay, they feel like they are rethinking this whole thing about, did I make the right decision, or was I hasty? Am I repeating cycles? Am I going to have a new beginning with my partner, or am I taking a leap of faith and I'm going to crash off a mountain? Right? It's they don't know. They are now in introspection mode. They're thinking and looking back because they feel something is amiss. They're not sure what it is. I can see that they are wondering about, are things going to work out with their partner, or is this leap of faith that they took going to come crashing down? They're not sure. They feel a certain overwhelmed sadness. Yeah, they do feel sad, okay, because they feel they miss you at some level. They miss you for whatever reasons. They feel like the choice they made, it was forced upon them. It was a coerced option. They did not have a choice and they had to do it. And yeah, they feel like it was very coerced. Sorry for the long pause. I feel like their partner is now doubting them. Yeah, they're doubting them because it's like they've gone and say, okay, I have told my friend now that I cannot. I guess it's a fib or a lie they have said to their partner. I have told my friend that we cannot be connected. I can't stay connected to you or invested in you. We have to end this connection. I have communicated all of this to them. And what has landed up happening is this: their partner, their spouse, is like, how do I know whether you did it or not? How do I know whether you really ended things with them? How do I know that you really told them that you cannot be friends with them anymore? Almost as if they're saying, I don't get to see it. I'm kind of scared to believe what you're saying. Okay, are you really saying you let go of this friend only just so that I start giving to you again, and then things come back to control the way you want it? Okay, so basically the person who has asked them to leave your friendship with this friend of yours is now flipping the story. They're flipping the story in the sense like, you telling me you left this friend, how would I know? I don't have proof. How would I know? You are just trying to give me stories that you want me to believe because you want to bring me back under your control. Okay. I'm just going to get more cards. This is just next level. I don't know. This stuff happens, okay? This stuff does happen, and I don't know. Let's find out what else is happening, okay? Okay, so basically it's all come down to this. I'm just going to get the next card and cover this up because we have to cover it up. Okay, I'm going to put these cards on top so we can see what's going on here, but we will cover those people up, right? Let's do that. Okay, yeah, so basically their partner's accusing them. You have repeated this cycle many times. You will leave them and then you will go back to them. You will leave them and you will go back to them. You have betrayed me so many times. Like this. You'll split up, you'll get back. You'll split up, you'll get back. It's almost as if, this friend of yours has, I don't know, played weird games, made it look like that you don't listen to me, I'm gonna go back and be friends with the person you don't like. You know what I'm saying? This is something evidently from the last reading you are not aware of such silly immature games that they are playing, where they do this, you don't listen to me, I'm gonna be friends with the other person. So now, like sometimes some people do certain things and then that becomes a weapon for another person to use. So they're like saying, I don't believe it when you tell me that you're choosing me once and for all. I don't believe it. I don't want to take a chance again. I'm feeling scared. I need some space. I cannot take this leap of faith. I cannot, do this. I need some space. To me, this doesn't come from a space. You see, the card next to that, walking, the abandonment or rather isolation, is the Queen of Wands. That just tells me this person is playing games. The Empress is playing petty games for revenge. They want this connection to break no matter what. If they could not frame you as some sort of situationship, they're going to make sure still that, their partner pays the price for all the things that they did to them. So that's fine. You're telling me now you broke up with your friend and you're choosing me. Doesn't matter. I don't believe you. I'm scared. I need space. But this is not at all coming from a Queen of Cups mentality, Queen of Cups position, or a Queen of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles position. This is the Queen of Wands. This is mean girl spirit right here, okay? Mean girl spirit who wants to see people sad. Petty revenge, especially in the friendship. Petty revenge, and I guess in one way you say, you choose this, you're screwed. You choose that, you're still screwed. Okay, that's what those two cards are telling me. Those two cards are like, it doesn't matter what your choices are, you're going to get slayed either ways. What you choose, it doesn't matter. Yeah, and very much so, this person does the same thing. I think your friend tried to come back to you to make peace with you. They try to make peace with you to reconcile, and you kind of clearly said no. I think this part you should know. You just said, no way, Jose, things are done, we're dusted, it's ended. There is no more you having the option to come back and fix things with me. We're done, we're dusted. I don't need your reason or rhyme as to why you betrayed me. I don't need to know any crap. I'm very sure of this part, okay? I feel this, that you clearly said, I don't need you to tell me anything. I'm fine without answers, but it's not happening. This cycle has ended. We're never doing this again. Now your friend is left in a dilemma, I guess. I chose the partner, and the partner said, leave the friend. Now the friend is saying, in no way I'm gonna be your friend. I don't have a partner, I don't have a friend. Both have split up with me. They try to take this and go back to their partner saying that, see, I spoke to my friend, and she is a least bit interested in being my friend again. She clearly said, sorry. Okay, never mind. Clearly said, I ain't interested in being your friend. That's all. There is victory. This time, this card started with you. In the last reading, this card started with you. You were the victor for walking away from your friend, and now their partner is claiming victory because they successfully got you and your friend to split up. That's how they see it. They feel like the victory that once belonged to you because you had walked away and they could not get the petty revenge they wanted, they still got it because now the friendship has ended once and for all. No doubt. There's no doubt that you're going to go back to your friend, and since they know that, now they're celebrating. I did it. This friendship has completely ended. That friend has completely walked away. There is no way that these two will ever be friends again, and that is all I ever wanted. Okay, I'm not sure there are people like this, but looks like there are. I'm just reading cards. And so the chaos starts. The chaos starts. What is this? I do not know what this is. Yeah, I guess now your friend is... Oh, okay. Your friend is now seeing it clearly that they got played. This was all a ruse to get two people to break up. A petty ruse to take another chance in a relationship just to gain control. But the control was never about getting back together. The control was about pretending to get back together so that they can mess things up for your friend, which essentially, for some reason, hinged a lot on you being friends with them. Look, I'm just gonna say this, okay? I don't know what this friend meant to you, but you dodged a bullet, okay? Yes, we all hold spaces for people, sometimes not knowing what their intentions are. We get situated or put in situations just because the person we are giving to is entangled with someone mean, petty, revengeful, all of those things. I think if I have to go back to the first reading, you blindly walking away from the connection totally saved you from even knowing what all this mess was, because this is clearly revealed that two people are playing petty game in their marriage, and somehow you got involved because they have nothing better to do. It's like you were in a triangle, except you did not even know you were in the triangle, right? And I would totally blame your friend too, because obviously they are projecting stuff that doesn't exist and playing. Oh, look at that. If she's being pretty, he's also being equally petty, I guess. But this person has got the bigger game here, and that's why they did the gotcha, right? Anyway, I'm not sure if this is the end of the reading. Maybe the next time I read, more stuff will come out. Well, this is a perfect chance for me to say you should then subscribe and stay tuned, so that if something does come out, then it's meant for you. If you've come this far, leave a comment or a like. Thank you very much.